Hello, welcome. A big welcome to all of you today. Our lovely participants, thank you for joining us again and again. Today is day number 12. It's good to see all of you back here. So today we are continuing our week 2 on living in balance, and we will be taking the title for the program that is called Breathing Vital Air. All right, so I'm Renu. I'm going to be hosting today. I have a beautiful co-host today. Her name is Ruby. Hi, Ruby, are you here? Hi.
Renu, I'm here. Thank
I'm so excited to be co-hosting with you today.
you. Me too. Very, very excited. R Square are here today.
Okay, come, give us an introduction about yourself.
I'm sure I would love to do that. Hello, everyone. First of all, a very warm welcome to all of you for this beautiful session. My name is Ruby. I live in Malaysia, but I am an Indian. Since very young age, I was a yoga enthusiast, I would say, because of which I have studied a lot of yoga, mainly the physical aspect. By profession, I'm a yoga teacher. But the practice of Sahaja Yoga meditation has actually broadened my horizons and helped me find this beautiful connection between the physical and the subtle side of human beings. It's been 19 years I've been practicing Sahaja Yoga. I have enjoyed this blissful journey with I don't know how many amazing experiences. Today, I'm really happy and honored to be a part of your journey of mind to meditation. And thank you so much, Renu, for having me. Thank you.
It's our pleasure to have you today. Utmost pleasure. All right, so along with Ruby, we have two other meditation leads today. None other than Sister Elizabeth and Vishal, which you would have all met throughout the sessions earlier. Hello, Elizabeth and Vishal. How are you all today?
Very well, thank you. Thanks for welcoming us. Nice to see you all again.
Yes, likewise.
Yeah.
Everyone, yes, same here. Happy to see so many participants joining for the session. So let's look forward for a fantastic and amazing session and hope it's really beneficial for all of us. So, Renu, back to you.
All right. So just to recap, yesterday we did a session on foot soaking on the session itself. So we looked at the water element for the third chakra, the Nabhi chakra. So we looked at the principles of attaining peace within, satisfaction, attention, contentment, and discipline. So trying to be a more minimalistic person or less materialistic person, and trying to have all that innate qualities developed within. So today we're going to be looking at chakra number 4. So we have a very special guest today. This special guest is a a person that is very close to my heart. So her name is Dr. Kim. So before we put her on screen, she is not able to join us today, unfortunately, as she's working. But she sent us a really nice short video so that we can play it for all of you. So it'll be very interesting to see what she has got to share. So before showing all of you her video, I would like to just give a background. Now, Sahaj doctors, practitioners, there's a lot of doctors, medical doctors who has been practicing Sahaja Yoga through the years. So Sahaja Yoga, since it's been a renowned practice for 50 odd years, there's a lot of medical doctors who became practitioners. Now, what they all have done is research and studied the techniques of Sahaja Yoga, and they combined it into their medical practice. So this has led to the establishment of Sahaja Yoga hospitals, which has proven successful clinical treatments using these methods. So one such doctor, which has combined these techniques in her clinical practice, is Dr. Kim. So we will watch a short video of her and try to see how we can benefit from her sharing for our session today. All right, Tim, let's have the video.
Hello, my name is Dr. Kim. I'm a medical doctor by profession. I've been practicing Sahaja Yoga for the last 20 years. Over the years of my clinical practice, I find that many patients depend on medications and supplements for good health. As I go deeper into Sahaja Yoga, I come to discover that good health is not merely the treatment of a disease. Instead, it's the inner health and well-being from a balance of several factors, nutrition being the topmost factor. To me, nutrition is the foundation of good health. Good nutrition increases our immunity and natural defenses towards all infections, including COVID-19. In Sahaja Yoga, immunity is associated with our heart chakra. The characteristic of heart chakra is confidence, security, fearlessness, and a sense of protection. As we consume food that is good and rich in nutrition, our immunity improves. Our heart chakra becomes more balanced. As a result, we will become more secure and confident.
Okay, now, so that's a little bit of sharing from Dr. Kim. Thank you so much for sending us your video. I hope some of the participants found it very beneficial to hear what you have shared with us today. So chakra number 4. So we have covered all the lower chakras. Now we are moving forward upstairs. All right. So heart chakra, which can innately bring forth the feeling of compassion in our hearts, the sense of security and confidence. Where you get confidence from is from your heart. So, and most importantly, the benevolence towards our own self, in the best interest of our own spirit. So this we will look at today. What do I mean by benevolence? It's like how Kundalini mother, when she rises, she's a motherly energy. Like any other mother, she looks after you, even through all your mistakes and all your wrongdoings. But how does she discipline us? She thinks for the best interest of our spirit. And then she does what's necessary to give us that little piece of advice that we need. Okay? So it's just that we have to decipher what she's saying and then try to correct ourselves. So, all right, more to all of that as we progress. So today I'll call upon now Vishal to carry on with the meditation session. All right, Vishal, let's take it away.
Thank you, Renu. So, hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, depending upon where you're joining from. So good to see that so many of participants are here, and I hope you're also practicing in home. Now, in case you did not get a chance for today, but the best part is in the evening, you're taking out time, joining this session. So we start our session with our meditation, with our little balancing. Yesterday, we learned about Nabhi Energy Center. So in case you do not recall the exact location, Nabhi means navel. So the location is around the navel area. So those are the energy centers we are going to also nourish. Why when I say energy centers? Because we have 3 aspects: left, right, and center. So as you can see it on the screen, these are the simple steps which we are going to start today. Okay. Now, some of you might have also kept your food soaked up. Like we have been mentioning, that it's good to have food soak done in the evening. And what can be a better time when we are doing together in collective meditation? So this can be a perfect time. So if you've got your food soaked up ready, well and good. But for those who did not keep it, no worries, you can keep it tomorrow and we can continue to do it collectively. Okay, so let's look onto these steps. And afterward, we will move on to these steps, and up to you. If you're doing food, so keep your eyes open. If you are meditating, you can keep your eyes closed, however you feel comfortable. Okay, so step number 1, as we know, we balance our left channel. So right hand onto towards the ground and left hand on the lap. Okay, sit, relax, comfortable. If you're wearing glasses, specs, and if you're okay, you can take them off. It kind of takes away the pressure from here, from your temple. So left hand on the lap, right hand towards the ground. So this is our step number 1, something which we are going to do every day, regardless this is day number 1 or day number 1000. We balance our left channel and right channel every day because we use them. Now, step number 2, right hand on the lap and left hand towards the sky. Very simple. Right hand onto the lap, relax, left hand towards the sky. You can try it out now, because later you may be closing your eyes. Afterwards, we can start to balance our Nabhi energy center. So yesterday we learned about the qualities of this energy center. So today we will learn how we can balance. So it's not something you have to do every day. It is the knowledge of a medicine that, if you have to take it, you know how to take it and when to take it. So today we will learn about how we will also balance our Nabhi energy center, which we learned yesterday. Right hand, we are going to keep it onto the left side of our navel area. This will help to balance our left Nabhi energy center. Now to move to the right, we are going to swap our hands. Right hand will go on the lap and we will bring our left hand towards the right side of our navel area. Afterward, to balance our center Nabhi, left hand on the lap, very simple, right hand goes on to our navel area. So these 3 steps we use to balance our Nabhi energy center. We will have some affirmations, so not to worry. To balance our Aaga chakra, now as usual, it's very common, it's very good to include in our day-to-day practice in meditation to balance our Aaga chakra. We bring our right hand on top of our head, and that is how we relax our center Aaga. And of course, like we said, the trick of the trade, the most important energy center we should say, and also a simple trick which helps us to keep our attention on top of our head. We take our right hand and do a gentle massage. We stretch our right hand, center of our palm. We do a gentle massage. We apply a little pressure, center of our palm goes on top of our head. We apply a little pressure, do a gentle massage in a clockwise direction, as if clock is facing towards sky. What does it mean? You're going to move your right hand in, left, front, right, and back. So let's try it now, everyone. Right hand on top of our head, and we do a gentle massage while applying a little pressure. Slowly, left, front, right, and back. Okay? So later on, we are going to say some affirmations. But for the timing, let's just get easy with the steps. And finally, we keep both the hands on the lap. Okay, so simple steps. We can continue with open eyes or closed eyes, however you feel comfortable. Now, but if you are thinking that, oh, you are doing a step which may be a bit wrong, it's all right. Don't worry, just continue to do it. Doing a wrong step will not harm you. The benefit may be lesser, but doing nothing will be not so much beneficial at all. Okay, so having said that, now let's start with our raising Kundalini, putting Bandhan. So those who are joining for the first time, you can refer to our old videos, or who want to revisit how do we do that, you can visit our day 3 video, day 4 video to learn about raising Kundalini and putting Bandhan. So let us all sit, relax. We raise our mother Kundalini and put Bandhan. So left hand down and slowly bring it up. We make 1 knot slowly. Now, by this time, you should be able to feel the vibrations on your hands. Now again. This time 2 knots, 1 and 2. And again, 3rd. Slowly. Feel on your hands. 1, 2, and 3. So this is raising our Kundalini. And now let us put Bandhan 7 times. So left hand on the lap, right hand goes over and comes back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now let us keep both the hands on the lap And now we can, for a moment, look onto the photograph of our teacher, Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi. Now just relax yourself with your eyes open. Let us look onto the red mark for a few seconds. This helps to relax our Aaga energy center. Now all those who have got the foot soaked up ready, right time you can put both the feet in the water. Now those who are not doing foot soak, you can just continue as is. Now just relax your shoulders, relax your body. Now let us slowly move our right hand towards the ground, towards Mother Earth. And here we can very humbly desire, Mother Energy, please balance my left channel. Now those who are not doing foot soak, you want to close your eyes, absolutely all right. You may close your eyes and try to bring your attention on top of your head, the seventh energy center. So as we progress, as we start to meditate continuously, it will become very easy, or I should say easier, to keep your attention on the seventh energy center, which is the energy center for our union. We can one more time express our desire. Mother Energy, please remove all the imbalances from my left channel into the earth element. Now gently, we bring our right hand on the lap and left hand towards the sky. And here again, we very humbly express our pure desire at this moment. Mother Energy, please balance my right channel. Please remove all my anger, aggression, futuristic attitude, and bring my right channel into balance. Now just try to observe on your right hand. Just make an observation. You do not have to force anything. Just take a note. How do you feel? Now, when you are meditating in home, if you don't feel anything on the right hand, you may want to stay in this step for a little more. If you don't feel anything on the left hand, then you could do a last step a little longer to allow this Mother Energy to balance that channel. Now let us slowly bring our left hand on the lap. And let us bring our right hand onto the left side of our navel area. And here, while keeping left hand on the lap, relaxed, with your right hand, you can gently press Not very hard, but softly you can press a little bit on the left side of your navel area. And here we can affirm, Mother Energy, by your grace, I am completely satisfied. I am a generous person. Now, while doing this step, you may want to bring your attention, your focus at the point where you are keeping your right hand. We can again express our gratitude to the Mother Energy. Mother Energy, by your grace, I am completely satisfied. I am a peaceful person. Now we can slowly bring our right hand on the lap, and we bring our left hand towards the right side of our navel area to balance our right Nabhi. Now we repeat the step by pressing with our left hand gently, bringing our attention or focus at the point where you are touching with your left hand. And here we can affirm, Mother Energy, you are the royal dignity within me. You are the source of satisfaction and peace within me. Now, it is not important what word, what language, and how many times we say. What is important is to express our desire of gratitude on the left channel and recognition on the right channel. You may choose your own words. Mother Energy, verily you are the source of satisfaction, peace, and dignity within me. Now let us slowly bring our left hand on the lap. Right hand, we keep on our navel area. And here, the central channel, the channel of our evolution, we express our pure desire. Mother Energy, please make me a peaceful person. Please make me a satisfied person. Give me peace and satisfaction. Now try to keep your attention at the center Nabhi, place where you are keeping your right hand. Now let us slowly bring our right hand and we keep it on our forehead. Let us relax and balance our Aaga energy center. We will learn about this energy center later. A very, very important energy center. And to balance, we can say a simple and yet very powerful affirmation. I forgive everyone and I also forgive myself. Bring your right hand on the forehead You will want to let your forehead rest on your hand. And without thinking why not, just forgive. We just say, Mother, I forgive everyone. Today and now, I forgive everyone. And I also forgive myself. Now, in your meditation, whenever you're getting too many thoughts, you can do this step for a couple of seconds, few seconds. That will help. Now we can slowly bring our right hand on top of our head. We apply a little pressure with our right hand. We do a gentle massage on the seventh energy center. And while rotating in a clockwise direction, we express our pure desire. Mother energy, please establish my self-realization. Now this is very, very powerful and important step. It helps to keep our connection open, and at the same time, it helps us to keep our attention on the seventh energy center. Now gently, we can bring our right hand on the lap. We keep our eyes closed, and we try to keep our attention or focus on top of our head, where we have just touched. Now for next few moments, let us just try to keep our attention there. Now let us just make an observation of how do we feel on our hands, on our fingertips. Now when you're meditating in your home, it would be very much good if we can sit in the state for a longer. Try to practice to sit in silence for a few more minutes. If you get thoughts, you can just say, I forgive. If you find it difficult to keep your attention on top of your head, which is a way of keeping your attention inside, you can repeat the step of a gentle massaging. And again, just try to be in the state of silence, of bringing and keeping the attention inside. Now just observe on your hands, on your fingertips. Make a note of this observation. How do you feel on your left hand? How do you feel on your right hand on day-to-day basis? And that would guide you what steps you need to do, whether you have to balance your left channel a bit more if you don't feel anything on the left hand, or do you have to balance your right channel a bit more if you don't feel on your right hand at all. So that would guide you. Now, for those who are doing foot soak, I think it's a simple and short process. For those who are not doing foot soak either case, you may want to wash your feet if you're doing foot soak, and we'll continue with our session. Those who are not doing foot soak, it's as simple as that. A really, really very helpful technique. So do try at your home if you have not done so. And if you wish, we can do it tomorrow as well, and you can see the benefit. So with that, let's move to our session. I hope everyone enjoyed this state. And let's just try to listen. Let's practice of listening and reducing our reaction. We will learn about reaction in our later classes. So today the topic is heart energy center. A very, very important energy center, we should say. This energy center, as was explained by doctor as well, it helps in number of very important things, so areas which we are going to cover. So let's begin to learn about this energy center. Now, when we are meditating, we need to also understand what is the location, because sometimes you may feel the presence of Kundalini or presence of vibrations at the energy center. So what is the location? Very simple. Heart energy center. Simple. Heart. This is the heart area. Now, don't get confused. We will say 3 hearts because we are talking about the 3 aspects: left heart, right heart, and center heart. So location is at our cardiac plexus. So in the gross, it is cardiac plexus. In the subtle, which runs the cardiac plexus, is the heart energy center. Some people may call it as an anahad as per the ancient text, but for the ease for the people, let's use the word heart. Okay. On our hand, on our feet, it is the last finger. So little finger on your left hand represents left heart. Little finger on your right hand represents right heart. And these 2 together will represent your center heart energy center. Okay. And similar on the feet. So now let's learn a bit more about the qualities of this energy center. Now, this energy center, the element is air. So what does this energy center do? The 5 elements, as we have been using, this air element nourishes our body in a lot of aspects. So many people would also relate meditation with breathing technique. Now, is breathing and practicing breathing in some kind of a way is meditation? If you take the analogy which I gave before, if you remember, I will give the same analogy again, that a child is trying to walk, he does a lot of steps, takes support of a wall, takes support of a thing, crawls, and then he eventually walks. So that support, taking the support of the wall, doing crawling, is actually not walking. However, it helps. So the air element breathing technique, we will try it today as well, helps us in achieving or being in the state of balance. However, this element of air, what it does, what the quality it measures or it manages in our body, let's learn. So physiological function, when the element of air is in the balance, which leads to the balance of your heart energy center. At physiological function, it takes care of our heart as an organ itself, which we know it reflects in our heartbeat. Heartbeat is normal. Even a minor fluctuation in a heartbeat is not recognized as a good sign for a good health. So we can understand how sensitive this organ is and how sensitive this heart energy center is. It also takes care of our lung and a breathing mechanism. It takes care of our antibodies and the immunity. So now we have 3 different aspects, heartbeat, which is controlled by left heart energy center or left aspect. We have breathing, which is done by our right heart, and the center heart, it helps us in managing in our immunity, our response to all the infection or whatever attack which comes in our body in subtle. Apart from that, now we are not just a physical being. We are emotional, we are a social personality as well. What does the heart energy center gives us over and above than keeping us healthy? It gives us the quality of loving people, unconditional love. Now, the word unconditional is important because that is the true love which we talk about, where we are not expecting anything in response. And we just love for the sake of loving. And that quality comes once our left heart energy center starts establishing, and we enjoy in that state. We don't mind being in the state where you are giving things to the people, you are just loving it, and that comes with the quality of good left heart energy center. Now, on the other side, it gives us the sense of security when our center heart energy center is healthy. It's very important that if we may be a healthy person, but if we are a fearful person, lacking confidence, then we cannot ourselves say that, I'm a good person from the perspective of a health, that something is lacking in a personality. And this center heart energy center not only takes care of our immune system, it makes us courageous. It gives us that strength to stand up. It gives us the sense of security, which is so important in the day-to-day life. And on the right heart energy center, it gives us the quality of a responsibility. A person who's responsible is shown with the good health of our right heart energy center. Now, we do not have to achieve any of this quality, we do not have to look it from outside. The simple thing is, in our meditation, we allow this energy to work and balance the heart energy center. Now we can also do a little introspection and see if we are missing any of the quality, and we allow this energy to work and balance the heart energy center. Now, if this energy center is not in balance, it leads to number of troubles. And what can be the reason of balance? Our heart, as we can simply relate, our heart may not be healthy, our lungs, our breathing mechanism, respiratory organs may not be functioning well. Our insecure personality, it gives us insecurity. And it also can make us a dry person. If our heart is not open to people, what actually happens, we become a dry personality. We talk to people only for the sake of work or sake of some reasoning, but not for the sake of love. So that dry personality keeps us, aloof, keeps us away. And that is a sign because of the problem of the weakening of the heart. Now, imbalances, why it can happen? The reason for imbalances is the lack of attention on spirit. Now, that is a very, very important thing. The heart energy center, or our biological heart, which is also being controlled by our left heart, is a place where the spirit resides. Now, spirit, we all understand, doctor can say, our heart, the heartbeat is run by autonomous nervous system. That auto, something is auto which is running. There's no battery in there. And that auto, we can call it as the spirit, that whether we should call it as an energy or the presence of this form, which actually helps us to run. So if we are very much oriented to our ego, superego, outside world, the attention to our spirit is lacking, and it makes us a dry person, maybe leading into any kind of imbalance, depending upon what energy center else is also not in a good health. Too much physical work, as well as the lack of love received and shared. That's also the point which can lead a person in the insecurity or the weakening of our heart. So these are the things which can help us to introspect. However, if we find something is wrong in our clothes, for example, we don't have to bother. It's important is to wash it and clean it if some cloth is dirty. So no point seeing how it got dirty or what. The important is we keep it clean going forward. Now, how do we improve? So we do a simple breathing technique. So today we are going to do that. And of course, we open our heart for meditation. That's very important. It should not be a mechanical work. It should be something from our heart. We express our love to the people. Let's be open to the people and not keeping ourselves in a secluded environment, and avoid looking for the bodily comfort. So that's also very important, because once we look for a comfort, we give priority to ourselves rather than to others, and makes us a person who is not so much of a loving or person who loves others. So with that, I think what we can also learn today is a little bit of a breathing technique. So now what do we do with the breathing technique? Very simple, very easy, is the air element. So what I would like you to do, few steps. Now just sit simple and relax your shoulders, keep you both the hands on the lap. Okay, so shall we just sit it like that, relax? Now, to balance the center heart or the heart energy center as well itself, we use the air element. So very simple, what do? We take a simple and deep breath slowly, breathe in, and it kind of blows up our lung, and that is what we need to do. And we retain it for a few seconds. And then we slowly breathe out. Now, if you are suffering from a low blood pressure, it's not the right time to do it. Once you are in a balanced state, that is a good time to try it out. Okay, now we use the air element. So again, now this time I would request you, all of you, to try. Keep your right hand on the center heart. This also helps us to feel the vibrations on the center heart many times. Now, if you don't feel, it's perfectly fine. Just don't bother. Thing is just to try it out and allow this energy to work. So now let us all take a simple and slow deep breath. You may close your eyes. Retain and breathe out. So far, so simple. Now let's make it a little bit difficult to make it more effective. Now what we are going to do, when we are going to breathe in, we will bring our attention to the bottom of our spine. And when we are breathing out, we will bring our attention from down, moving up onto our Sahasrara. And that is how we will slowly bring our attention along our central channel. Okay, a little bit difficult, but I think everyone can try and do it. So let us breathe in. And while we are breathing in, we bring our attention. Imagine that air is going towards the end of your spine, till the end of the spine. Retain the air. Now, when you're retaining, you can bring your attention on your center heart, center of your chest. And now, when we breathe out, you can bring your attention from down towards the above till the Sahasrara. Very simple step. Don't worry if you think you are doing this way, is it right or wrong? As we said, try it out, simple and easy step. So that is a very simple and easy exercise which you can do to balance your heart energy center. Now, another point is for heart energy center, sometimes people close their eyes. I mean, people do focus on the breathing, which is perfectly fine because that actually helps to bring your attention inside. So now what we will do, a next exercise, we open our hands, we close our eyes. And now let us observe our breathing for next few seconds. Now we breathe slowly. And we breathe out gently. Now this is something which you can try it in the beginning of the meditation. When you want to start the meditation, you want to bring your attention inside, you can try these few simple steps and they will actually help you to bring your not only attention inside, but also open the heart energy center. So I think very simple and easy exercises. Now there are lots of exercises people can do in the yoga. I won't be going through in a detail, but those are all supporting exercise. Sometimes you can, breathe from one nostril, breathe out from another nostril. So I'll just show you. You don't have to memorize it, practice it on a day-to-day basis, but actually that also helps to use the air element. And the exercise is very simple. You take your right thumb, you keep it on your right nostril and keep your middle two fingers, which is your, I would say then from energy center, third and fourth. So I'll just say middle two fingers onto the other nostril. And you can close one nostril, breathe in from another nostril. For example, now I am closing my right nostril and I'm breathing from left. Now, once you have consumed the air, you close the nostril from where you breathe in. You are breathing in, and you open the another nostril and slowly breathe out. Now, once you breathe out, this time you are going to breathe in from this particular nostril. And now close this nostril and breathe out from another nostril. Now, it's also a bit of a sign. You can see sometimes you have an imbalance in your left channel and right channel very regularly. You will find one of your nostrils would be blocked. Okay, so now what do you have to do? Refer to the old videos, all sessions which you have gone through, how to balance left channel and right channel, and that would help. So a very important, very helpful element, air. And you can do this with the food soak. As we say, food soak is a perfect treatment where you use all the 5 elements with a normal room temperature water, and that should be helpful. So I think good to learn about the heart energy center. I would now request our co-facilitator as well. Now, before we go there, all right. Oh yeah, we missed to catch up one item. Now, for this breathing technique, refer to how do you feel on your fingers, which is the little finger on the left, little finger on the right, in your meditation day-to-day basis. If you're not feeling vibrations on either of the finger, accordingly, you have to balance your heart energy center. So for example, if you do not feel on your left finger, you're going to keep your right hand on the left side. Very simple. Now, if you do not feel it on the right finger, you keep your right hand on the lap, left hand goes towards the right. And now you're feeling everywhere, but you're not feeling on both the little fingers. It means it is the center heart energy center which is weak. So bring your left hand on the lap, right hand you can keep for a few moments, do a little breathing while keeping your attention on top of your head, and that would be very helpful. So with that, what we're going to do, we are going to watch a little video, which is a speech of Shri Mataji about the Sahaja Yoga, and let us be in the state of meditation, keeping our hands open, relaxed, and just listen the speech and consume the knowledge which we receive. So I'll request the team to put on the video.
So now, the time has come that we have to know the truth. We have to know the absolute truth. I call it as a blossom time, because I find there are so many seekers of truth all over the world. And this time has come for these flowers to become the fruit. Very simple thing to understand, that this is done by a power within you, as explained to you. Whether you believe it or not, it is there. This power has to be awakened, that's all. A very simple thing, journey of 3 to 4 feet, that's all. But such a simple thing people don't want to accept. If you say, eat this way, they'll say, no, why not this and this way? Because of this mind. This mind is the one which has created real problems for us. I'm told some gentleman is making big money by telling that how to project this mind here and a project mind there. It's like a cocoon. In a cocoon, you dash here and dash there. You have to get out of it. When they said you have to be born again, clearly, that doesn't mean that you put a signboard here, born again. No. Born again means something has to happen to your consciousness, to your awareness. You have to be truthful about it. How can you be satisfied with something which is not the truth? So what is the truth? Truth, if you understand, is not this body, this mind. These emotions, these thoughts and this ego, but it is that you are the pure spirit. You are the pure spirit. You have to become the pure spirit, that's all. This is what is the second birth. In the Bible, Christ has said you have to be born again. In every religion it is said that you have to be born again. In Sanskrit language, to a realized soul they call it a dvijaha. Dvihi jayati satya, means who is born twice. And they call a bird also as dvijaha because it is in an egg state and then it becomes a bird. There has to be a complete transformation. If you see the problems of our age, there are many. But the main is this, that human beings are to be transformed. They have to be transformed beyond this mind. This mind is created by us through our conditionings and our ego. Just like you create computer and then you become slave of that computer. In the same way, this mind is also working. So it's said that you have to go beyond this mind. When you go into the realm of divinity, then you can watch your mind very clearly, how it works, what it does, where does it take you. This power of Kundalini really passes through 6 centers. The 7th center, it does not pass. 6 centers it passes into, pierces through the fontanelle bone area. And that's you connected to all-pervading power of divine love. We have never felt it before. We have never felt it. Christ's disciples have said that cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. In the Quran is called as Ruh. In other Indian scriptures it is called as Param Chaitanya, Brahma Chaitanya. Everywhere it is described, this subtle power, which we do not feel normally, but which exists, which looks after us, which nourishes us, which thinks, which protects. Above all, it loves you.
Hello, everyone. Now, after listening to that beautiful talk, you should not have any doubts that you all are special and that you have this energy activated within you. And this is day 12. And you're going to prove to yourself that this energy flows to your hands. It does flow. Maybe some of you are more sensitive. Some of you are not so sensitive. But you will realize that as you go along up to the 21st day, 21 days, you will find that this energy is clearly flowing through you. And you have to use this energy, not to allow this energy to be wasted. Okay? You are in a process of being your own master. So be patient. That is the symbol of a guru, right? Okay, now we will have a very a short meditation. Okay, after listening to the talk, I'd like you to put your hands, take your right hand, put it on your heart, on the left heart. All right? Keep your eyes closed. The only reason why you mainly keep your eyes closed is so that your attention is absorbed, is focused within you. If your attention is outside, it is difficult to not to have thoughts. Thoughts will disturb you. Okay? As it is, there are thoughts running around in your head. So when you keep your eyes open, it's with all the lights, the images and everything, it gets more challenging, right? So now put your right hand on your left heart. If you recall that this heart chakra, Anahat chakra, has 12 petals. There's 12 petals. And one of the very most powerful mantra or affirmation for this heart chakra, to activate this heart chakra, cleanse this heart chakra, is to affirm in your heart, Mother, I am the pure spirit, which you are. You are not somebody's employee or wife or husband, all that. Forget that. In the core of your being, you are the pure spirit. And this spirit element within you gets enlightened with the light of your Kundalini. So very quietly in your heart you say, Mother, I am the pure spirit, 12 times. Mother, I am the pure spirit, say 12 times. And if you observe your left hand on the little finger, your pinky, small finger, some of you are already feeling this cool breeze on that finger, right? So this is how powerful the mantra is. Now take your right hand, put it in the center of your heart. And here you ask for this amazing quality to manifest in you. You say, Mother, make me a fearless person. Mother, make me a fearless person. Also, you ask 12 times. Mother, make me a fearless person. Very good. Very nice. Now put both your hands on your lap, palm facing upwards. The syllable of ma, M, ma, is the sound of your heart chakra. So this is a tip for those of you who have thoughts, many thoughts disturbing your meditation. So you put both your lips together and say the word, you just make the sound of If you do that for a while, you'll be amazed. Your thoughts actually stop. And you are in the present. Okay? Please try it. While making the sound of ma, even if you want to think, you can't think. It is that powerful. It works on all of us who have the Kundalini awakened. You can start feeling that the little finger, which corresponding to your heart chakra, there's a gentle, cool breeze flowing. Any of you feel any tingling or heat on that particular chakra? Then you will need to work on it by giving vibrations to the chakra. If you're feeling on your left finger a tingling sensation, then put your right hand on the left heart. Anytime when you need to foot soak, or anytime when you do that action, the left heart clears. Or if your right heart You feel tingling with the left hand on your right heart. Okay, okay, let's just be silent for a while. The heart chakra represents beautiful feelings of love. Love is stronger and more powerful than the power of hate. So let's desire, Mother Kundalini, please transform my limited love and relationship into the ocean of divine unconditional love and affection. Love is one of the most beautiful emotions that God has bestowed on all human beings. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, vibrations are flowing. All right. Now we can proceed to the next section.
All right, thank you, Liz.
Welcome.
Thank you, Vishal Bhaiya and Liz, both of you, for giving us this amazing knowledge on heart chakra. This is like, I believe, one of my, center on which I have worked a lot. Most of my life in Sahaja Yoga meditation, I have worked on my heart chakra, on this feeling of unconditional love. I believe this is one of the greatest feelings we have. And through Sahaja Yoga meditation only, we can actually know what does it mean to have an open heart. You cannot actually force yourself. It's an innate thing which is built up in all of us. And it comes automatically when you are deep and you grow into your meditation. So thank you so much, Liz and Vishal, for sharing this wonderful knowledge. We'll move ahead with the question and answers round. But before that, I would like to share the resources. Technical team, may I just have a quick view on the resource here? You can always visit our website, which is freemeditation.com.au/April 2022. On this page, you can actually find all the recordings of our sessions this 21-day. If you have missed any of the sessions or you want to go ahead and watch the session again, you can always go here and watch all the sessions from day 1 to day 2 till today's day. Yes. And if you are willing to get connected to us or the Sahaja Yoga practitioners personally and have further research or further queries on it, you can always join our WhatsApp group by clicking on this link on the website. All right. Thank you so much. You can see all the resources about Sahaja Yoga meditation, balancing guide. All the information are on this website. You can see in front of your screen. And do join the WhatsApp group as well for a personal connection with the Sahaja Yoga practitioners across. Now comes the best part of the day. We'll go for a question and answers round. Okay, we already have one question from Sabine. Her question is, when doing the meditation affirmations with closed eyes and looking towards the top of one's head, I feel my eyes going upwards. However, this feels a bit exhausting after a while. Would it be okay to also think of your top of your head so that the eyes can rest more? Who wants to take this question?
Sure, I can take that. Hi, Sabine. So I'll just give I love to give this analogy. So, pardon me if I keep repeating the same thing and it becomes a bit boring. Now, a child is trying to walk. He's trying to crawl. Now, when he's crawling, the knees may hurt sometimes. So what does a child would do? He would stop crawling. He'll try to take a support of a wall instead. And once the hand would pain, what he would do? He would try to crawl. So in Sahaja Yoga, these are the simple tips which help us to eventually achieve the state of meditation. Now, if you find it a bit uncomfortable, be it anything, be it food soak, candling, when you find, okay, now I'm not able to be in the state of meditation, switch it, change it, and then try a different trick. And that would help you to eventually start touching. I mean, I'm sure you would be start touching that state of thoughtlessness for a short duration now, which would help you to start elongate it. So yes, you can, if your eyes are going up, yes, it does happen because, we are bringing our attention up. So it's a kind of a natural tendency. Our eyes tend to go up. And if you find it a bit comfortable, do a gentle massage. That's what I do. And it becomes a bit easier eventually later, because when you feel the vibrations on the hands, you also feel it on top of your head. And once you start feeling it there, it becomes even easier to keep the attention there. So now just do to the extent it makes you comfortable. And after that, you can change the trick. So with that, I hope that answered your question.
Sabine is a very active seeker. Every day she asks us interesting questions. Sabine, you just actually have to just relax. Attention does not mean focus or concentration. So like if you look at a flower or you look at a baby's face, a young infant's face, you don't focus and concentrate and count how many wrinkles the child has, right? So it is, your attention is on that. Or if you look at a flower, your attention is there, but you're not focusing. Slowly but surely you will reach that state whereby your physical self is not like rotating your eyes and taking it up. Your just attention is going up. Your attention is going up, not your focus. It will come, it will come. We all have been in the same boat. It will come, okay?
Yes, patience is what is required. Already, we have a second question here from Sabine only. She's asking, when only some fingers feel slight tingling, does it mean that those that don't need to be balanced?
Yes. No, tingling is a sensation that you acquire when you have this power. The power that you have is called vibratory awareness. Means you are feeling, vibratory awareness doesn't mean your hand is vibrating. Okay, it just goes to, this is a different power that people who have the Kundalini awakened through Sahaja Yoga have this power to decode your chakras on your fingertips. So some people feel tingling. Some people feel numb, some people feel heat. All these are symptoms that the chakras are not moving properly, they are imbalanced. So as some days you might feel numb, some days you might feel tingling. It's not the same thing. What we want to aim for is eventually, slowly, you will feel cool breeze coming out of your fingertips and your palms and top of your head. So when that happens, you know that the chakras are all in a balanced state, right? So if you feel any of these tingling or warm, anything, or numbness, just continue with your foot soaking. Foot soaking is an amazing technique to help to cleanse, detox yourself fast, right? I hope that answers your question. There's one here, the heart chakra is not on the resources page. Can somebody check on that? This is Mahmoud Bashir.
Okay. Renu, would you like to read the other question we have?
Okay. We have Chloe here who says, I feel both my hand has got cool breeze flowing, but my right index finger has a little bit of tingling. My spinal until my heart part feels cool. Do I need to do any clearance?
Misha, you answer.
Wow, that's okay. That's a really good to see that you are having this experience. So beautiful to hear that. And so, which means you're going perfectly on the right track. However, that's amazing. Like, this is a language. So language is so simple. Now, tomorrow we are going to learn about the fifth energy center. Now, fifth energy center is the index finger, and fifth energy center is here. So we learn that tomorrow. You're feeling cool till here. However, something is required to be worked on a little bit here. That is why you're not feeling it here, and it is also getting reflected on the same finger. Right Vishuddhi, we call it as. So tomorrow, stay tuned to keep the secret surprise. Well, I'll still give you the answer, not to disappoint and be naughty. Yes. So simple. A very boring, but the right answer. Just do food soak for the right Vishuddhi, it would work out. And it is just a little time this mother energy will take to balance it out, but really good to see that you are having that experience, which is telling you exactly what is going in the body. And that's exactly what we need.
Yes, Chloe. Chloe is also an active participant. In 12 days, you are feeling this much. It's
Wow.
very good.
Yes.
Very good.
Liz, what we were doing when we started many years back, right? So it took us so long. Now the time has changed.
These speakers are all super expert.
Yes. Wow.
All right. So moving on to next question, we have Sabine again. Sorry, I'm not sure whether it was mentioned. When doing the breathing technique, does the left hand stay on your lap?
Yeah, so you can keep left hand relaxed. Yes, just keep the left hand on the lap, right hand keep on center heart. We are doing two things. You are using the air element and at the same time using the vibrations from the right hand to flow on the heart energy center as well. So yes, you can keep the left hand relaxed, open, which is when we're keeping the left hand open, it is a state of reception. Okay, so that's why, just to let you know as well, why do we keep it open? Left hand is also hand for the reception, and you receive this continuous flow. Okay, so just keep it relaxed, open, and right hand onto the heart energy center.
Wonderful. Thank you, Vishal. I don't see any question here.
Yep.
I have one friend who is watching YouTube from India, and she has actually messaged me one question on WhatsApp. Okay, I'll just read it for you. What are the daily practices one need to do to have a strong Nabhi chakra and a heart chakra? She has attended, I guess, 2 sessions till now. So she wants to know that apart from the meditation, is there any other technique we can do to have a strong heart and Nabhi?
Yeah, so one thing is, by default, we have to do food soak and meditation every day. Most likely, if you are feeling your Nabhi or heart chakra is a bit weak, I think that should help itself. However, like if you have seen the quality, we can, what do we say, reverse engineering. We have seen the quality of the heart energy center as well as the Nabhi energy center in yesterday. So let us do a little introspection. Where do we fall in our day-to-day life? Sometimes we put too much attention on a material or a personal comfort, which actually keeps us away from the heart. That a little introspection, if we can do along with the meditation, that would help a lot. So first thing is meditation. Second thing is introspection. These two things work like a magic.
Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, one question we have. Would you like to read that, Renu? From Durga Prasad.
Yeah, sure. She's saying, I'm doing food soaking regularly twice a day. Very good. How many times I have to do to make the cleansing process fast and efficient. It's super fast.
Durga is in a hurry. Durga is 20. I remember she said she's 28 years old. Okay? And she's in a hurry. You have to use your hands, my dear. If your hands are, you're feeling cool breeze, okay, on your palm and your fingertips, then you don't require to do twice a day. Your hand is your indicator. It gives you a signal what is going on in your system. Some people feel it directly in this particular chakra on their body, but most of us feel on your hands. So there is no fixed rule. 2 plus 2 is equivalent to 4. 12 days done, I've covered 3 chakras like that. No, you don't have a formula for it. You use your hands. You yourself decipher. Okay, I'm doing this one. No, am I feeling this? Am I feeling cool breeze? Am I feeling cool breeze on my hands? Cool breeze is your indication that the chakras are moving in its proper speed and its proper frequency. That's all. So you have to decide that yourself.
Wonderful. That was
all right, Durga.
Great answer. I also started to feel that, okay, maybe if I do foot soak 10 times a day, will it work better?
But you see, whenever we do foot soaking, you do it not like mechanically, right? You don't do it mechanically. Oh, they told me 3 times, okay, I have to do 3 times. But no, your attention is somewhere else. You're watching TV and you're doing foot soaking, okay? Or you're munching a snack and you're doing foot soaking. So that doesn't work. In Sahaja Yoga, your attention is very powerful. So if your attention is really there, you are in the present, you just do once is enough. Right?
Yes, yes. All right, Renu, do we have any more questions?
Anything on YouTube?
On YouTube, yes.
Sabine asked if we could foot soak again tomorrow. Are we doing foot soaking again tomorrow?
Yes. Yes, Sabine. So every day you can keep the foot soaked up, regardless of the facilitator is mentioning or not. A good time, because every day we would be doing meditation. And foot soak is all those, when I say meditation, means balancing as well. So at the same time, just put both the feet in the water and you're all ready with the foot soak. So yes, please do so. And that would be so good.
If I'm not mistaken, I think we will be also looking into recapping our candle treatment tomorrow. So just keep an eye out on the WhatsApp notices. If you receive anything that says to prepare candles, then just prep it for your session.
I guess on the Aaga chakra, we may be doing a bit candle for the eyes. So day after tomorrow.
All right. So just keep a lookout on the WhatsApp. We will just let everyone know what's happening or what to prepare.
All right.
Okay. Anybody else who wants to share anything on the heart chakra?
I'm very curious about the seekers. Can you just type in the chat box? If you're from Malaysia, can you just type 1? Only for the new people. Oh, Chloe is from Malaysia. I thought you're from France, Chloe. Anybody from Singapore, type 2? Nobody, all left. Oh, Deepa. India, type 3. If you're from India, please type 3.
Yeah.
Okay. The rest don't want to tell us where they're from.
So we have 1 from Malaysia, 1 from Singapore, and 1 from India, and rest of them.
The rest are more quiet. Yeah. Anyway, good. Sydney.
Sabines from Australia. Right.
Oh, I did mention Australia. All right. Okay.
Saudi Arabia. Wow, we have people joining in from Saudi Arabia as well. Thank you for joining. Bashir, Sydney, China.
Good to know. Good to know.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, we forgot to give you the numbers for your country. So yes, you're writing them. Wonderful. Thank you so much for letting us know. I'm sure you guys are enjoying and you have started to feel this subtle energy on your hands, on your spine, on the top of your head. Some people feel it in their feet as well. So if so, you can always share your experiences with us. If you have any more questions, you can type in or you can just unmute yourself, raise your hand, and we will unmute you so that you can ask the questions directly to us.
I think
Sabine is asking, are the meditation practices also done in other languages?
yes, I mean it is done in other languages. In the WhatsApp, if you're in a WhatsApp group, if you need assistance in other languages, just let them know. They'll pick it up and they can guide you to the respective facilitators from different countries. All right, Mahmoud, thank you very much as well. So shall we have a wrap for today?
So maybe Liz, we can have a wrap-up meditation.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, good.
All right. Let's just close our eyes for 2 minutes. Put your attention, gentle attention. Don't roll your eyes. Just put your attention on top of your head, above your head. And another feeling that emanates from the heart chakra is a feeling of gratitude. So let's thank the Mother Kundalini for showering her grace and blessings on all the seekers here today, and that your simple, pure desire is just to be able to be fully connected to this all-pervading power of love. Allow the feeling of love to radiate from your heart, just radiating outside your body. And as you increase in your attention, the radiation becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. It can cover your house, it can cover your neighborhood, and you can even cover the whole world. Send out this beautiful radiation of love. Slowly raise your Kundalini and put the protection of abundance. Okay, folks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. This is love from Malaysia.
Right back at you.
Heart chakra. All right.
You know, one thing you can check, you can just put your hands just in front of your heart, like this. Put your hands in front of your heart, about 3 inches away. Just don't touch it. Don't touch your body. Now, can you feel like a cool air coming out from your heart chakra? Okay. If you do feel it, let us know. This is amazing. With your hand, you can check. Like that, you can check for all the chakras. Just put it around. It's like a thermometer. All right? Okay. That's it. I think we will call it the end of anything else, MCs?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Liz and Vishal, for your wonderful explanations and all the detailed description about the heart chakra. So tomorrow, looking forward for a brand new session on day 13. We will be looking at chakra number 5, the throat area, the tool of our communication. Communication not only to each other, but also communication to divine as well in many expressive ways. So we will be looking into what this chakra covers: eyes, ears, nose, throat, skin, what do you feel, also how to maintain a certain diplomacy in your speech, how to utter the right words at the right moment, how to respectfully speak and communicate with everyone in the world so that you may express this love that you have within you. So all this we'll look at tomorrow, and we also have a very, very, very special guest, a renowned musician also. So it will be another treat on a Saturday night if you're looking for some downtime after a long, hard week of work. Attend. You get something to really unwind with. Okay? All right. So having said that, let's sign off and see all of you tomorrow. Okay? Bye-bye. Have a great night.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.